America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Down on the field, we've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one is the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Savage.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7:05.
Sales ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
in the air out to right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's got the rare combination of power and speed that can drive opposing managers absolutely crazy. It's almost impossible to come up with a game plan for how to contain him.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Full count, 3-2. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Brian Lee gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Gerald Vaughn, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that outfield. Man, he can play. Does a lot of things defensively, can go get the ball, covers a lot of ground, and has a pretty darn good throwing arm as well.
Toby Reyna comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. You know, he's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Number 99 stands in for the first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And sometimes you almost wonder why he doesn't just throw the knuckleball on every pitch. Here, he uses it to get ahead, and then he goes away from it, and it comes back to haunt him.
A.J. Metcalf takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And this is taken outside for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Here it is on 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close. And a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Stepping in now, number 27, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base paths here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
On the ground to the left side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Chad Harris makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
That misses. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know, obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound now. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting sixth from the Colorado Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I don't know. That looked like a slider that time, but it was just sort of a cement mixer. It just spun and did nothing. And he whacked this thing into the gap. No way to run this one down, and he winds up at second with 2 bases.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Mark McGuire will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Mark McGuire.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Oh, and he hit this ball hard, too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Into the box, number 13, as he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. Lee is there, and he's got it for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Van Dyke. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bonds. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Number 77 steps in now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll move to the third with no score. Tanaka is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
The American League, number 19.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Swing and a little tapper on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box now, Nick Savage. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Stepping in now, Brian Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Into the box, Chad Harris, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. To short, hit hard. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The NL's on top, 1-0. Michael Lambert will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 7, Michael Lambert.
Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Toby Reyna will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Into the windup and the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reyna is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 99.
This one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Standing in now, number 99. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Savage is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. 3 innings complete. The NL leads this one 1-0. Jaime Garcia will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the American League, number 55, Jaime Garcia.
And there, in fact, is Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Joe Mauer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit down the third base line. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Into the box now, Barry Bonds. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Sinker misses, ball four.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. John Smoltz is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 29, John Smoltz.
Leading off the inning, A.J. Metcalf, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the AL has pulled even now at 1 run apiece.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
In now, number 27. As he'll take a look at ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and This is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but it winds up working out for him.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
That's a base hit and a walk after giving up that home run. He's working himself right into another possible mess here.
Number 13 stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
First and second here with nobody out. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Sosa is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered. A sac fly here would give him the lead.
And he's back easily.
Just checking.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
The batter, number 77.
Number 77 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A shot down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The American Leaguers on top, 2-1. Yu Darvish will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the American League, number 11, Yu Darvish.
Leading off the inning, Devin Mesoraco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here he comes on 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Nick Savage.
Nick Savage will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Got him.
That's a good pitch right there on a 1-2 pitch. You see that big old sweeping breaking ball. Tough to pick out a place where you can actually hit that pitch. It's moving so much.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
So stepping in, number 88, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Chad Harris will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Van Dyke moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is in there.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other two runners have to stay put now with two away.
Joe Mauer digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that 1-run scoring, but he winds up making one more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
Up next for the National League, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run innings hurt his pitch count too. It's starting to get up there.
Fly ball out toward right field. Number 13 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's the National League 5 and the American League 2. Tom Glavine will be the new pitcher.
Number 47, Tom Glavine.
Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he takes ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Bonds is there. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Striding into the box, Toby Reyna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bonds is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 99 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. American League goes down in order. They trail 5-2. David Robertson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, David Robertson.
At the plate, Barry Bonds. He drew a walk his first time up.
Left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You know, doesn't it just seem like the cut fastballs are the pitches that destroy more bats than any other pitch? Here's another one right here. Running hard and in, and this bat doesn't stand a chance.
Andrew McCutchen will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Devin Mesoraco will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the National League, and it remains 5-2. Clayton Kershaw will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off the inning, A.J. Metcalf, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bonds over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
The batter.
Well, any
27.
time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Number 27 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
In now, Mark McGuire, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. National Leaguers out in front, 5-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Paul Lee is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Manny Howard is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded to third, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Thomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Low with that knuckleball, and he's down 2-0. Our score as we play inning number 7. Two and one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Number 99 is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. And then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Buster Posey will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Buster Posey.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The NL's on top, 5-2. Manny Howard will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 18, Manny Howard.
Thomas will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Buster Posey will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Craig Kimbrell will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Kimbrell.
Michael Lee is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Lee Van Dyke will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Kimbrell pauses. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Number 77 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A bare-handed pickup. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
4 pitches all it takes to retire the American League. And the deficit remains 5-2. Michael Lee will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
Aroldis Chapman will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off the inning, Chad Harris, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Chad Harris.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. A look there at our all-star line score. The National League leading this one in the 8th over their American League rivals in a game that's certainly been an entertaining one to this point. Wilson Ramos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Van Dyke coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Shortstop, Trevor.
J.P. Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Crawford.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Into the box, Barry Bonds. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the National League 6 and the American League 2. J.P. Crawford will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2, J.P. Crawford.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melancon.
Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
So you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back. Still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third. And this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Troy Tulowitzki will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out.
Tulowitzki.
That tails back over strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. A runner in scoring position with none out. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he's retired, one away.
Nothing doing there. Boy, what a great pitch with nobody out to get that pop-up. He's definitely not in the clear yet, but if he can keep making pitches like that, he'll have a decent shot of maybe stranding that guy over there at third base.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. A man at third with one away. And he lays off for ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And you've got a guy on deck here that's homered already. But things could get real interesting with a base on balls here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting,
Jason Castro will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Castro.
In there at the knees, strike one. A man on third with 2 down. Hot shot to third. Harris scoops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The NL leads it 6-2. Troy Tulowitzki will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Chris Iannetta will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jason Castro will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Houston Street come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Andrew McCutchen is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Center fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that sidewall is approaching fast, but he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Standing in now, Manny Howard. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the National League 6 and the American League 2. Nick Vincent is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Gary Cox will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Carlos Santana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carlos Santana.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right side and right into the shift. Howard from shallow right on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Thomas is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all 3 of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The National League comes out on top, 6-2. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the American League: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.